everyone, and welcome to Program Your Mind for Success and Positivity. I am your presenter for this incredible time that you're going to have that will change your life for the better. My name is Amy Koford. I am also known as Amy the Happy Hypnotist, and I am so happy to be with you. We're going to have the most amazing time. It's going to change your life for the better, and it will stay with you permanently. These changes are going to make such an incredible, exciting difference for you. A little bit about me. I've been a hypnotist for years. I've done thousands of sessions and helped many people. And my area of expertise is depression and anxiety. And I've helped so many people. That's just what people come to me for. I also help people stop smoking in one session with a lifetime guarantee. I have a whole program that I'll bring up later that takes one to optimized greatness. It's an incredibly exciting, very effective program. But I do a lot with past traumas, with depression and anxiety, and just helping people feel better, be more confident, to help them love themselves, and so much more that is just super positive. We get rid of the garbage of the mind and replace it with just empowering, incredibly positive programming so that you are automatically a far more happy, successful person. I became a hypnotist several years ago because I had myself gone through depression and anxiety, and I just wanted to help people in a very meaningful way. So I've been through a couple of severe depressions, which actually helps me a lot to be a better person with what I do, because then I can relate with people. They come to me severely depressed, struggling with anxiety, and I know exactly what to do. And I'll tell them, look, I've been where you are. I know how hard it is. I can totally relate. Please know that you'll be okay. You're going to come out of this. And they do. I love what I do because it's very helpful, very meaningful, and very effective. Fast, too. People come to me where you got them on their way feeling great in just a few sessions, sometimes one session, and sometimes with my program, it's more because we want to work on everything to help them have the best life ever. So some people wonder, why do I go by Amy the Happy Hypnotist? One reason is because my specialty is helping people be happy, and another is because I love to be happy. I also am a speaker. I love to do several speeches at business conferences, business meetings. I'm an author. My book about overcoming fear, what fear is, and how to really just show fear that you're the boss is coming out in a few months. And I also have another book where I have been a contributor. It's called The Gifts of Pain. That comes out in February. So I'm an author, speaker, and I also do hypnosis shows, which are a lot of fun. I don't know if you've ever seen a hypnosis show, but they are a blast. I love doing hypnosis shows. They are so much fun. People laugh so hard. They're so much fun. So that's me. I have 5 biological kids that are just my life and my joy. And I love what I do. I travel the world seeking out the best training and classes so that I can be the best for my clients and to help you, my amazing audience of this incredible time that we have together. All right, enough about me. Let's get started. So I'm going to pull up these slides and all right. Would you love to have a mindset that automatically breeds success, positivity, and happiness? Well, who wouldn't? It seems like a pretty, um, it seems like a no-brainer, doesn't it? But I love to ask questions because your mind answers questions rather than just saying, hey, here you go. All right. So I help you accelerate your personal growth. There is no reason for you not to become the person that you want to be. And let's make you a world-class person. I will help you bring that out of yourself. Everyone has their greatness within them. but not everyone connects to that greatness that they have within themselves. So, really, just know that right off the bat that I help you accelerate your personal growth and that there is no reason for you not to become the person you want to be. I'm going to help you with that today. All right, what do you want? The first step in becoming who you want to be is knowing what that is. You will never get what you want if you don't know what you want. Now, that seems also like a no-brainer, but a lot of people just kind of drift through life not knowing exactly what they want. It is super important that you know what you want in order to get what you want. So I'm going to have you think about that. What do you want? And on your worksheet, you'll notice that that comes up where I have a space for you to fill that out. And I also specify that. What do you want that is invisible, such as peace, happiness, confidence, self love, and so forth? And what do you want that's tangible? Tangible is relationships, health, travel, work, what house do you want to live in, and so forth. All the tangible. So you'll notice that on the worksheets you have that. Okay. Why do you not already have what you want? So I'm curious how you answer that. You probably had something pop right into your head. For a lot of us, we all have this inner battle, don't we? From knowing what we want or wanting something, and then there's this kind of resistance. Oftentimes it's fear, and that's why I'm writing a whole book all about fear, because I've learned in all the many thousands of sessions that I've done with clients that fear is really the main issue with everything, depression and anxiety and so forth. But let's talk about this inner resistance that tends to fight change. We want to change, but yet we don't. On Interestingly, in the work that I've done, I've actually noticed that some people come in, they're struggling with anxiety, but they kind of don't want to get rid of it. They do, but they don't. And that's how we are with a lot of things in life, isn't it? We want it, but yet, oh, it's kind of scary. And sometimes we really want something, but our mind fights change. I can help you become who you want to become faster than you can on your own because I can help you bypass that inner battle and resistance that comes from your conscious mind. Now, in a little bit, I will share with you and educate you a little bit more about what your conscious mind is. But just know that the conscious mind is kind of the obstacle. The conscious mind wants to be logical. It wants to tell you that, oh, if you do that, it could be scary. There could be uncomfort, uncomfortable situations, or, change is hard. So that's the inner battle that comes up. What I'm going to do in this short time is to provide you with some valuable insight and content. And we're going to do a few profitable mind reprogramming hypnotic experiences to make you automatically and effortlessly self-positive and successful. Yay! How easy is that? All we have to do is close our eyes and change our lives. Now, some people are a little nervous about hypnotism. I get this all the time. In fact, just last week, I did a speech at a business meeting. There was about 100 people there. And I did a hypnotic technique with the entire audience. And some people just didn't want to participate because they're afraid that I'm going to control their mind or do something. I promise it isn't mind control. In fact, you will discover that it's super relaxing, very positive, and just an overall wonderful experience. So we're going to do some hypnotic experiences to reprogram your mind and make you automatically and effortlessly self-positive and successful. Yay! That's what we want. So that's what's coming up. All right, I told you a little bit about me, so I don't really need to go into this. If you want to read more, you can. But I kind of told you a little bit. I don't know if I mentioned, though, that I've traveled the world and spent a lot of money to learn from the best in the world and to train and take classes so that I can help you in the best way possible. Because I really genuinely want all of my clients to get the exact results that they want from me, including you. You've come to this class to change your life for the better, and I'm going to make absolutely sure that that happens for you. All you have to do is join along and pay attention and follow my instructions, and you'll do great. You'll get the exact results that you want. All right, so earlier I asked you, what do you want? There are three things that you need to do to get anything that you want in any area of your life. Write this down. This is not on the worksheets, but I do have questions about the three different things that come up. Number one is self-mastery, total control of your thoughts and emotions. Now, of course, thoughts and emotions come up involuntarily a lot. But what I'm talking about is just not giving away your power. So let's go over here. Any time that you let someone make you angry, insecure, sad, or make you feel like you're not good enough, or anything else that pulls you down or holds you back, you are giving your power away. So that's what I mean. Having control of our thoughts and emotions, understanding that although things do just pop up randomly, I know that, but having more control of it so that we have a better life and more success. As you know, we all know people that are out of control, right? They don't have any control of their thoughts and emotions. They just randomly do whatever, and that doesn't work very well. So self mastery is definitely important for success. Next, about this self mastery, what you believe to be true for you is true, nothing else. So, in other words, if you believe that you're successful, guess what? And we'll get into that more too, but what you believe to be true for you is true. Next, what you focus on expands. If you focus on what's wrong, you get more of what's wrong. When you focus on what's right, you get more of what's right. So, in other words, positive thinking takes you further than negative thinking. And just focusing on success or focusing on happiness. What you focus on expands. Next, reality is created by validation. Internal validation is what you tell your brain, right? I'm successful. I can do this. And then external influence, what you get back, or you get back what you send out. A lot of you have read The Secret or you know about the law of attraction. There's a lot to that. I think most of you probably believe in positive and negative energies and just the fact that, yeah, when we put it out there, hey, I can do this. That is, our reality is created by that. Next, number two is tools. You have to have the right tools in order to get what you want. Irresistible influence is getting someone to beg you for what you're selling and to have them believe it was their idea. Now, maybe not all of you are in sales or business owners, and that's fine. But you can still have irresistible influence on others, and it will benefit your life to help you be more successful, make more friends, have a better social life, better relationships, to have irresistible influence. In other words, being just a very lovable person. Okay, and with this, people vote with their wallets. So, again, this is about success in the workplace, right? Making more money. People vote with their wallets. When they vote for you, it's when they're paying for your services or products. They are telling you that they agree, that you have convinced them, and that they know that you stand by your product and it's going to benefit them. Everyone buys because they know it's going to benefit them somehow. It's something that they want or need. Next, communication equals wealth. Communication is vital. Now, if I was with a live audience, I would ask this question. Who here agrees that communication is vital to success in business? And I think every hand would go up. Next, you communicate internally and externally. A minute ago, I brought up what you believe to be true is true for you. What do you tell yourself? We'll get into that more later. But what you say to yourself is incredibly important. And then communicating externally with others, hugely important in success, prosperity, and happiness. What we tell ourselves internally and externally has so much to do with success and positivity. Next, reframe the way that you say it, and people are excited to say yes. So, again, proper and amazing communication takes you far in life. All right. Third, take action now. You can think about what you want all day, but you do have to take action to get what you want too. Even if it's just taking action with the way that you're thinking or believing, there's a number of ways to take action to be successful and positive. So, with this, do yourself a favor, write down action now and circle it. Next, you can have the greatest ideas in the world, and if you don't do anything, you get no result. How many of you have had great ideas but never created those ideas or taken those ideas and materialized those ideas? I think a lot of us, yeah, a lot of people out there have had amazing ideas, but just never done anything with those ideas other than just had them in their heads. As you know, all the most famous, most successful businesses on this planet started with ideas. That's how everything starts, first with an idea. So you can have the greatest ideas in the world, but you have to take action. And then next is you have to follow through to the end finish. You can take action and then start to fizzle out and not actually get it manifested or materialized. You have to follow through to the end and finish your actions to get to where you want to be in order for it to be effective. All right. So I told you that I'm going to talk more about the conscious and your mind, how it works and everything. There's a lot to it, and I'm not going to get into the deep details, but just know that you have two minds. You all know this, right? We all talk about, oh, I did this subconsciously, or I wasn't doing this consciously, I just did it. So we all know that we have the conscious mind and the subconscious, which I also call the unconscious mind. Subconscious and unconscious. I call them both the same thing. Different terms, same thing. Your conscious mind is what you're using now as you're paying attention to me. And like I mentioned earlier, your conscious mind is also the logical thinker. So when you want to make changes, sometimes your conscious mind swoops in and says, oh, wait a minute. Are you sure? Are you sure you want to give up fear? Are you sure you want to overcome? Are you sure you want to take that action? So the conscious mind can get in the way of your progress. The subconscious is the larger part of your mind. Think of it like this. I mean, there's many ways to compare it. There's a book by a Olympic athlete where the title of the book is The Ant and the Elephant. The conscious mind is the ant, the subconscious mind is the elephant. There's also another way to think of it where you have the tip of an iceberg that you can see above the surface of the water. And then underneath that is this huge mass of ice. So some people can compare that, where your conscious mind is the tip of the iceberg, and your subconscious or your unconscious is that huge part. But it is the larger part of your mind. It's the part where your memories, thoughts, emotions, imagination, and feelings are stored. It is merely a computer and non critically accepts the suggestions as if they are real. So, this is super important. Your subconscious just takes what you give it non critically. It can't challenge what you give it, it just takes what you give it. Just like a computer. Yeah, computers can say, "Are you sure you want to delete that?" Or you should, but mostly what you're doing with the computer, it just does. And if you're typing a document or any kind of story, it's just going to take those words and autocorrect, but it's not going to say, "Are you sure you want to write that?" And so you are constantly writing on your subconscious mind what it's going to do for you. So in the state of hypnosis, your conscious mind lowers and your unconscious mind opens up and it's ready and willing to be upgraded for positivity. So in hypnosis, there's different brain waves that you have: beta, alpha, theta, delta. Hypnosis is the theta waves. And in that, where you're just relaxed and kind of letting go, that's where your conscious mind just kind of moves aside for us. It lowers, it's not there to get in the way and say, uh-oh, we're going to change. No, 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 no. It can't do that in the state of hypnosis. It's out of our way. It's off to the side where it can't do that same resistance, that inner battle that I brought up earlier. And then your unconscious in the theta waves is wide open and it can take in far more information than your conscious mind ever can. When someone gets hypnotized, they can do fun things. I told you that I do hypnosis shows and they are so much fun. They really are. I can get them to do fun things. But here's something incredibly important. So pay full attention to this. What if I can also tell a hypnotized person that they are 10 times more confident, and they are, because they don't doubt that anymore, or 100 times more confident, or 1,000 times more confident, or 10,000 times more confident? Or what if I can tell someone to go out and earn $1 million in a year? And because I told them that they would, they knew that they could, and so they did. Also, another fun example, or if you just went out and started taking fearless actions because I got you to release unnecessary fears. I told you that I'm writing a book about fear. There are two types of fear: necessary fears, which those are fight or flight, right? When we're in a life-threatening situation, we need that. It's necessary fear. Unnecessary fear is all the rest, all the types of fears that hold us back and cause us suffering. So what if you just went out and started taking those fearless actions? Because you no longer were being limited by unnecessary fears. That is hypnosis, and it's a very powerful process. Have you ever been hypnotized? If I was in front of a live audience, I would ask that. Who here has been hypnotized? And when I'm with an audience, just a few hands go up, maybe one or two. And then I'll ask, who here thinks that they've never been hypnotized? And then people kind of hesitate. What? What is she asking? So, do you think that you've never been hypnotized? Probably. Here's an interesting truth: you're being hypnotized all the time. Not only when you are in trance. For example, have you ever been driving somewhere and when you get to your destination, you go, whoa, you didn't pay attention. I just arrived at my destination and I don't even know how I got here. Guess what? You were driving in trance. A state of hypnosis, a light state, right? It's not very deep and it's also not with a specific purpose in mind. It's just random. Not only when you're in trance, but when you believe something to be true that another person or source has told you and act upon it as your truth. This is extremely important. I hope you're fully paying attention to this part. When you believe something to be true, it is true for you. When you act upon it as your truth, that means that it went into your unconscious mind and stuck there. This can be positive or negative. So think about different ways that you may have been hypnotized in your life. I can tell you that with the way that you were brought up by parents or family or however or whoever brought you up, you're a product of your teachers and neighbors and community. You're a product of the programming of your mind. You're a product of every idea that you incorporated into yourself, consciously and unconsciously, that became your thoughts and emotions that generated your actions. So you'll notice that everything starts with ideas. So here's the chain of events that takes you to where you are now. Ideas become beliefs when we accept them and decide that, yeah, we're going to, we like that idea. Sometimes beliefs come even if we don't like the idea. We just believe something, but it always starts with ideas. Once we accept it and pull it into ourselves, it becomes our beliefs. Our beliefs then generate thoughts. Our thoughts are a product of our beliefs. Then you have all these thoughts, and those thoughts create feelings, emotions, right? So, in other words, how stressed are you going to feel if you're having peaceful thoughts? Or how peaceful are you going to feel if you're having stressful thoughts? So, our thoughts create feelings, and then our feelings create our actions. We do things because of the way that we feel about it. We do things because of emotions, how it's going to make us feel, or how we feel like it will benefit us. There's a number of emotions that go into our actions, and then our actions create our being, who we are. What you focus on, you get more of. I brought this up earlier. What you focus on expands. What you focus on, you get more of. How does this relate to what I was just talking about? Because your beliefs create your thoughts, right? All those chains of event create your life. So your thoughts have such a part of that, and what you focus on, you get more of. However, you were programmed from birth to about age 7 is likely how the rest of your life is going to go, unless you meet someone like me who knows how to get into your head to reprogram and rewire. My dad is 87, and his programming was not the best. He had a very difficult childhood, but he never knew to go to someone. So he still struggles with things all the way back from his early childhood because he never knew to get help. He didn't want to. And so he still struggles with that. Activity. Woohoo! All right, everyone. Let's just have a wonderful, very positive experience now. You will benefit by participating. I promise this is not mind control. This is a very relaxing and very positive experience. Please participate because this will help your life be better. Everything I say and everything I do is for you, to give you the life and the lifestyle that you want and the way that you want it by your own standards and by your own definitions. All right. You are about to discover that hypnotism is extremely relaxing. A lot of times when I have clients come into my office, they're a little nervous the first time. Some of them are very nervous and some of them are not very nervous at all. But they all have certain ideas in their head about what it's going to be like before they do the first session. And so I kind of explain to them, well, here's what to expect. However you experience it is the right way for you. There's no right one way to experience hypnotism because all of our minds and bodies are different. So I see this in shows too, where some people can get hypnotized very easily. I've got them out, they're laughing, they're doing funny things, and others have a harder time getting there. Everyone is hypnotizable, just know that, okay? Everyone is hypnotizable, but on shows, I have to find those that are the easiest because I'm trying to entertain an audience, so I just can't take the extra time to get the other people there. But everyone is hypnotizable. It's super relaxing. And a lot of times you just feel like you're just sitting there with your eyes closed, and sometimes you go really deep. But make sure that you get in a very comfortable place where you will not be interrupted or disturbed by people or animals. Just make sure that you're secluded in a nice, peaceful, comfortable place. You can lay down on a bed. You can get in a recliner. If you're in your car, you can recline your seat back as long as you're not driving. I mean, in a parked car. And so, yeah, it's just going to be super relaxing and you're going to love it. And when you come out of this, you're going to be a much happier, more successful, positive person. Okay, this is a gift for you to help you be the most successful and positive person and make more money and just be overall a more positive, happier person. All right, here we go. Make sure you're in a comfortable, secluded, safe place. And I'm going to have you take a deep breath in and release. Breathe in relaxation. Breathe out stress and anxiety as you exhale. Whenever I desire to relax you, I will simply say the words sleep now. When you hear me say the words sleep now, you will close your eyelids, your mind, and all the muscles of your entire body will relax, and you will let go completely. So take a deep breath in now. Release. Sleep now. Eyelids closing down, relaxing and letting go. Now I'm going to have you notice your breathing as it becomes nice and slow and relaxed. In a moment, I'm going to count from 1 to 3. On the number 3, you will open your eyes, feeling fantastic in every way. And when you hear me say the word sleep now, your eyelids will close back down, your body will relax, and you will let go completely, far more than you have now. Deep breath in and release. 1, 2, and 3. Eyes open, feeling fantastic in every way. Feel yourself relaxing even more. Take a deep breath in. Breathe in relaxation. Release. And as you exhale, let go of all stress and anxieties. Sleep now. Way down. Letting go, relaxing more and more. And again, I'm going to count from 1 to 3. On the number 3, your eyes will open. You will feel fantastic in every way. When you hear the word sleep now, your eyelids will close back down, your body will relax completely, and you will let go far more than you have now. 1, 2, 3, eyes open. Feeling fantastic in every way. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Sleep now. Way down. You notice now that you're just going deeper and deeper, and you become aware of your calm and easy breathing. You become aware of a peaceful sensation flowing through your body, and you go deeper and deeper, deeply more relaxed. You're breathing in relaxation with every inhale, and you are exhaling all anxiety, all stress, all worries, all concerns with each and every exhale. You're now standing at the top of 5 steps. In your mind's eye, you can see that you're standing at the top of 5 steps. As I count from 5 to 1, you're going to step down all these different steps until you get to the bottom. And you notice that at the bottom of these 5 steps, there's a comfortable bed and a relaxing pillow. When you get to the bottom of these 5 steps, you're going to climb into that bed and go thousands of times deeper. Here we go. Take the first step down with 5. And as you step down, you just feel more and more relaxed, more peaceful. Step down with number 4. Take that next step down, letting go. The journey of your life, a very positive experience. As you step down now to 3, you can feel every muscle in your entire body from the top of your head all the way to the ends of your toes going deeply relaxed, limp, loose, heavy, and super relaxed. Step down to number 2. As you do, you feel yourself going deeper and deeper. And the deeper you go, the better you feel. On the next number, number 1, you step down the final step and climb into that comfortable bed and place your head upon that relaxing pillow. Deep breath in. Release. Step down to number 1. Way down. Sleep now. Way down. That's fine. You're concentrating perfectly. The more that you concentrate, visualize, and imagine, the better this works for you and the more positive experience you have. I'm going to count from 3 to 1. On the number 1, you're going to laugh. And I want you to now come up with a positive time in your life when you laughed really hard. If you can't think of a specific time in your life, imagine that you've just heard the funniest joke ever in all time. As I now start with number 3, you're already starting to smile. You're already starting to get the giggles. You're already starting to feel good. You know what it's like to laugh really hard. 3, feeling that bubbling up now, starting to feel yourself giggle. 2, you start to identify that funny time in your life or that joke, the funniest joke you've ever heard in your life. On the next number 1, just let yourself laugh hysterically because it's fun and it makes you feel better and it helps you relax. 1, that's it. Just just laugh. Even if you can't think of a time in your life when something is funny, you know what it's like to laugh. Imagine that you just heard the funniest joke of your entire life. When you hear me snap my fingers, the joke becomes 20 times funnier. When you hear me snap again, the joke gets 1,000 times funnier. That's right. Just keep laughing because it's fun and feels good and it helps you relax. And when you hear me snap again, the joke gets 1,000,000 times funnier. Right. Deep breath in, release, sleep now. Way down. You now notice that you're standing on the edge of a big field of grass. As you stand on the edge of this big field of green grass, you notice that you have placed upon yourself this amazing suit of armor. This suit of armor not only protects you, but it gives you power to overcome obstacles and to win battles in your mind. So now go ahead and walk into this big field of green grass, and you notice that you've just entered a battlefield. Now, this is the battlefield of your mind. This particular battlefield is the battlefield of your mind where you notice that certain beliefs, certain thoughts, certain mind programming of your past starts to spring up. These are enemies of your mind. All those thoughts that kept you from being the you that you want to be. These blocks, these walls, these obstacles of your mind. As you scan this battlefield now, you find your number one worst enemy of your mind, whatever belief, whatever mind programming from your childhood or from your past, whatever it is, you notice that there is your number one enemy of your mind. Now I'm going to have you walk up to this number one enemy of your mind and face this enemy. And you come up with your brilliant battle strategy on how you are going to defeat this enemy of your mind. How are you going to destroy it so that it is no longer a problem in your life? When you know your brilliant battle strategy, nod your head. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, fight. Now, destroy that enemy of your mind. Destroy that thinking, those beliefs, that mind programming from your past that has kept you from having the success that you want, from having the positivity, the happiness, and being the you that you want to be. Destroy that thinking, that beliefs, whatever it is. Win this battle because you can and you do. You win this battle. You destroy that thinking, those beliefs. You destroy whatever that obstacle is, and you win. And it feels incredibly good. You are free. And now you notice that deep in the basement of your mind, there are more of those. And so you just start to take them out, like taking out the trash, like when you clean out and sort a basement. You're just pulling out all that which doesn't serve you. All the old thinking and beliefs, the old emotions, the fears, whatever it is, you just start to sort that out. You put it in boxes and you take it out into the trash bin. And then you take that trash bin out to the dump where you leave it behind permanently. You'll never see it again and it will never affect you again. You take out the trash. And now let's fill that basement, all these parts of your mind with positivity. And you visualize success, what that is to you. Your mind does not know the difference between real and imagined. You now visualize and instruct your powerful unconscious exactly what success is to you. What does it look like with success? What is success to you? Now, show your amazing unconscious mind what that is. And it doesn't understand the difference between real and imagined. So, what you imagine is what you create your reality with. Using the power of your imagination, You be the ultimate dream you, the ultimate version of yourself. And now I'm going to have you have some fun and create your dream house. What is your dream house? What kind of home is your amazing dream house that you want more than any other? Have fun as you bring that up in your imagination, your most amazing dream house. And notice everything about it, the style, the color, the size, the furniture, the way it's decorated. What are all the things about this house that you love? And as you're blissfully enjoying your dream house, this moment of your amazing home that you wanted passionately and now live in, a younger you of about 7 comes in. And this 7-year-old you walks up to you while you're in your dream house. And this younger you asks you, what do you do to earn this money to live in this house, this incredible dream house? And then this 7-year-old asks you, what did you have to change to get everything that you wanted? You think back to the battlefield experience and the experience of being in the basement of your mind and removing all the trash, all the obstacles, everything that held you back, and how you took that out and replaced it with positivity, like we're doing now. So, how did you answer that? What did you have to change to get everything that you wanted? You now fill your unconscious, the basement of your mind, with everything that you want and need and desire, with all of your dreams and goals, with what success is to you. And you see yourself achieving all of it. You see yourself now place this into your deep unconscious, you successful. And it teaches your mind what exactly success is to you so that your mind can start to create that in your reality, your outer life. Because that's the job of your unconscious mind, to make your external world match your internal world. And because you've changed your internal world, your external world has no choice. This experience stays with you. And every time that you listen to this, it just gets better, more reinforced, it gets stronger to create your reality as such. From here on out, you make decisions and you take actions that revolve around this experience. In a moment, I'm going to count from 1 to 5. On the number 5, you will come out of this as a new person. When your eyes open, they open to a positive new world for you where you easily create the life that you want in the way that you want it. So I'm going to start with number 1, where you're starting to come out of hypnosis. 2, becoming aware of the room around you. 3, feeling better and better. 4, feeling excited, feeling amazing in every way as your eyes begin to open. And 5, eyes wide open, feeling fantastic in every way. All right, welcome back. And good job, all of you. Don't you just feel so much better? And wasn't that fun and relaxing and positive? All right, self-positivity. This is another hugely important factor in success and positivity. So we have to go through this because it is vital. We all have programs in our mind, as I mentioned. Some of us have programs that are really good, and some of us have programs that are not. They're really bad, and you might even have both. Most people do. In fact, I think everyone has both kinds of programs, right? We all have positive programs in our mind and negative programs in our mind. So some of you may have been raised with criticism. I get a lot of clients. If you were raised with criticism, please know that you are definitely not alone. I get so many clients that were raised by critical parents or family or others. You're not alone. Some of you may have been raised that you were going to do great things and be successful. But here's the interesting thing that I've learned. I have learned that, let me change this, that almost everyone from all types of backgrounds, various parenting styles, ranges of income levels and ages are quite critical of themselves. That's one thing I've learned. I have helped people over the years from all types of backgrounds, everyone you can imagine. Some of them had amazing, good childhoods, and some of them had brutal childhoods. But I've learned that all of them are still critical of themselves. I would say that honestly, 99% of the people that I've seen in my office that I've worked with, when I ask them, do you criticize yourself? I get an instant, oh, yes, oh, yeah, oh, all the time. It is extremely common, and we need to stop it. So, no matter what your background, do you criticize yourself? Now I'm going to have you come up with all the many benefits of criticizing yourself. You can't think of any? That's because there are no benefits to criticizing yourself. If you can think of any, now some people say, oh, it motivates me, but that's not a benefit. That's still the wrong kind of motivation where you're just basically kicking yourself in the butt to do it. It still feels bad. It still has negativity connected with it. So you might be more motivated, but you feel pretty bad after criticizing yourself to be motivated. So it's not ideal because you're still going to have feelings of being down on yourself. So why do you criticize yourself? Why do people, like I say, I've seen that with clients over the many years. It doesn't matter if they were raised with an ideal childhood or not. They're still critical of themselves. Why? Some of it goes back to early human days. When primal instincts had to notice anything negative as a potential threat, it was a means of survival to notice anything that could cause us harm. So it goes back to that, right? Our minds had to notice negativity because they had to survive. Nowadays, we seem to channel that old ancient instinct to notice negativity inwardly about ourselves. So that's part of it, but that doesn't give us an excuse to do it. That doesn't mean that it's okay. Again, there are no benefits to criticizing yourself. So we have to stop. It is not serving us. And one of the things that I love to do with clients is get them to stop criticizing themselves. Plus, you're going to be happier, more positive, and more successful by silencing that inner critic and stopping the self-criticism. So I have 5 ways to make it easy for you to stop criticizing yourself. And I keep adapting these and changing them to make them better. So this is a result of what I've changed over time. Number 1, think of it this way. Do you have kids? Do you have your own children? If not, that's fine. Either way, do you have children in your life that you love? So if you have your own children or children in your life that you love, I want you to think about them when they were little or grandkids or whatever. Kids in your life, right? Do you want those children to criticize themselves all the time? No, of course you don't. If it's children that you love, you don't want them to criticize themselves. Okay. Also, or do you want them to live each day filled with positive self talk and love for themselves? How do you want those kids that you love to be? Do you want them to criticize themselves? Or do you want them to live each day filled with positive self talk and love for themselves? That's a pretty easy answer, isn't it? So now what you do is you apply that to yourself and say, well, if I don't want the children that I love, if I don't want them to criticize themselves, I've got to be the example. I have to practice what I believe and not be hypocritical about this. Number two, remember that what you focus on, you get more of. When you notice what you don't like about yourself or what you think you do wrong, it is manifesting that. It is giving you more of. And have you ever noticed that when you get on one of those kicks where you're self-critical, you can just keep going and going when you're on a really negative rant? You just keep finding more and more about yourself to criticize. The good news is that when you pay more attention to everything that you do right, you are manifesting that to be more confident, successful, and vibrant. Focus on the positive about yourself. Everyone has negative, we're all imperfect. Welcome to the world. We live in an imperfect world and we are imperfect beings. Every single one of us is imperfect. Love your imperfections and focus on what's good about you. What do you do right? What do you have that's good qualities? Focus on that. That is so important to be more successful and positive. Number three, gratitude is absolutely essential to silencing the inner critic. You are an amazing person and you are on this earth for important reasons. Come up with all the things about yourself that you are grateful for. If you need to, just start with the basics, right? Start with the very basics, like, I am grateful that I can see. I'm grateful that my eyes work. Or focus on the fact that you have the ability to walk or that you like your hair or anything like that. And from there, you can add more, you can get bigger. From there, you can add things like, I'm grateful that I'm kind and caring, that I'm that kind of a person that's kind and caring. You can say, I'm grateful that I'm smart. I'm grateful that I have a funny sense of humor, that I'm fun. You can say, I'm grateful for certain talents. You think about, oh, I'm a good singer. I'm thankful for that. I'm a good runner. I can run marathons or fast 10 meters or whatever it is. You just keep finding more and more about yourself that you are grateful for. And I promise you can find endless things about yourself to be grateful for if you look for it. Number four, think about the success you want and how the critical inner self talk that you have been using has not served you in the past to get that desired success. In other words, you want to be successful, right? You have certain things that you want to be. You want to be more positive. You want to be more successful. How has that self criticism got in the way of that? Take it all out of your mind and throw it away like we did in that activity. Now, come up with exactly what kind of positive inner self talk will get you your desired success. What do you need to be telling yourself internally to be the successful you that you want to be? Write it down and read it out loud to yourself every morning and night. Number five, love yourself. Just do it. Stop coming up with the excuses to not to love yourself because it's not serving you. You can be far more successful by loving yourself. Toss out anything that you were told by others. that may negatively have affected this. Just toss it out. Toss out your past beliefs that held you back from loving yourself and just do it. Love yourself, and you discover that it's easy to permanently stop criticizing yourself. When you love yourself, you don't want to criticize yourself. Now enjoy how much better every area of your life is because you love yourself. Now, I speak from personal experience with this. I honestly did not love myself at all. I found every criticism of myself I could for years and years, decades even. I was very self critical, very down on myself, and I was miserable. When I learned how to love myself, oh, it's been about, what, 10 years now? Man, it's so much better. I would never go back to that other way of living. Never, never. No one could pay me enough to go back to being self-critical and not having love for myself. It's so much more positive, so much better to love yourself. All right. When you change your beliefs and into self-talk that is positive, uh, your whole world changes for the better. So hang on. Just move this out of the way a bit. There we go. When you change your beliefs and inner self talk to positivity, your whole world changes for the better. Like I say, I can tell you this from personal experience. Trust me, your whole world is better when you love yourself and when you stop criticizing yourself. So just do it. All right. Okay, why is this not going? Okay. Now that we have gone over all that, it's so important to your success to be positive about yourself, to stop criticizing yourself and to be positive. All right, here we go. Another relaxing, wonderful activity that's going to change your life for the better. Remember, you will benefit by participating in this. Everything I say and everything I do in this activity is for you to give you the life and the lifestyle that you want in the way that you want it, by your own standards and by your own definitions. All right, get comfortable. Make sure that you're safe, you're not driving, that you're in a relaxing place, laying down or in a chair or something that's just really comfortable where you can just relax and let go. Now, this one is so amazing. You're going to love it, and it's going to change your life for the better. So, this time it'll be easier for you to relax because we already did it once. Every time you're hypnotized, it's easier, faster, and more deeply the next time that you go. All right, so this time, this is a very powerful activity for success and happiness. Here we go. Take a deep breath in, release, and close your eyes. As you close your eyes, just let go and relax completely. Sleep now. Way down. Down you go, deeper and deeper. And the deeper you go, the better you feel. Now remember that as you go deeper, your conscious mind moves aside. It lowers, it gets out of the way, and your unconscious mind opens up. Remember that your unconscious mind is where your imagination is. So we are going to use your powerful and amazing imagination. Also remember that your mind does not know the difference between real and imagined. So the more that you visualize, concentrate, and imagine with this, the more that your mind takes it to be real, therefore creating your reality this way. As you go deeply and more relaxed, breathe in relaxation. Breathe out any stress or anxieties. Now, you may have thoughts and feelings that go through you at this time during this exercise, and that's fine. Just come back and focus on my voice. And as we use your amazing imagination, Notice how relaxed you've become. And I'm going to have you imagine a cinema screen in front of you. As you go really deep, letting go, your unconscious opens up and we use it. Sleep now, weighing down. I would like you to imagine a cinema screen in front of you, a movie screen in front of you. And on that screen, I'd like you to watch a movie of a more confident, successful, powerful, and happy you. As you watch this movie of a more confident, positive, successful you, look at the way that you sit and your posture that reflects more confidence. Look at the expression on your face. This is the you that's very confident, successful, happy, powerful. Look at the way that you connect with other people in positive ways. Listen to the tone of your voice as you're watching that far more successful and happy and confident you on that movie screen. Listen to the tone of your voice with reassurance in that voice. That's right. Look at the light in your eyes. And I want you now, as you notice all these details about that confident, happy, powerful you, that successful you, I'm now going to have you float up into the movie screen and float into that you in the movie screen. And see through the eyes of this more confident and happy you, this more successful you, this optimistic self. Hear through the ears of this more confident, happy, successful, and peaceful you. And now feel the wonderful feelings of confidence, success, happiness, power, optimism, and so forth of this you. Notice your uplifted, positive beliefs, thoughts, and feelings as this you. And just feel incredibly good. Let yourself feel amazing as this you. Now, in this place, I'd like you to imagine another movie screen. And on that movie screen, I'd like you to see an even more successful, confident, happy you. On that movie screen, I'd like you to see an even more optimized you that is functioning at your true potential. You have confidence, positivity, resilience, positive self-belief, self-assurance, creativity, clarity in your thinking, positivity in the way that you think and feel and act. Your self-beliefs are that you are happy and successful. Notice the way that you have a happy expression on your face, the lights in your eyes, and the way that you connect positively with other people. When you're ready, float up and over and into that movie screen and float into that you that is functioning at your true potential. And you now see through the eyes of this you that is confident and optimized. And you feel the greatest, most reassuring internal sense of confidence, success, and happiness. Notice where you feel it's strongest in your body. Is it in your chest or your stomach? Or is it in your head? Notice that. Where in your body is that incredible reassurance, the greatest peace, confidence, happiness, and success? Wherever it is in your mind or body, I want you to give it a color. Any color that you like. And move that color all the way up through your chest, into your shoulders, all the way up and around your head and down through your shoulders, arms, hands, and fingers. Down through your stomach, into your legs, wave after wave from the top of your head all the way to the ends of your toes of that amazing color. Now, double the brightness of that color. Double it again and double it again and double it again and again and again until you are just glowing with this wonderful feeling. And imagine taking this feeling with you into every area of your life from here on out. Taking it with you into your home life, your relationships, feeling this good with you into every part of your life, dealing with difficult people in your home and personal life, challenging situations when you feel this good. And notice how you respond and how easily you handle those challenging situations in life. That's right. Now we're going to create a compelling future for you. So continue to keep your eyes closed. And I'd like you to imagine traveling 1 year into the future. I'd like you to imagine that it's been one of the best years of your life. Now, if that's true, what must have happened in regard to your health in the last year? You've just had the best year of your life. One of the best years of your life, what must have happened in regards to your mental and physical well-being? One of the best years of your life, what must have happened in regard to your relationships, personal and professional? It's been one of the best years of your life. What must have happened in regard to your career and your finances? What must have happened with your general levels of happiness? And I'd like you to once again create a big screen, only I want you to see you 1 year from now looking healthy, happy, and successful, powerful, confident. Maybe there are things on that screen that symbolize what success is to you. Maybe you're with family and friends. Maybe you're negotiating some amazing deal or achieving something exciting in your business. I want you to brighten that picture up and make it vivid and big. Now go back 3 months and ask yourself what needed to have happened 3 months before that for all that good stuff to occur. You know what's happened 3 months before, you get a sense of that, and then float back another 3 months and get a sense of what happened 3 months before that, and then float back another 3 months to get a sense of what happened before that. Let's look at all the ways back to now so that you can look along your timeline. See your life every 3 months for 12 months. And in each of those pictures, I'd like you to see yourself healthy, happy, and successful. 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, 12 months. Brighten the pictures up so that when you look at your timeline, it looks great. And the more that you look at this, the better it gets. Because you always get more of what you focus on in life. Now let's focus on activating these because we've done some things to feel confident, successful, happy, and positive. We've put some seeds and planted those seeds deep at the deepest part of your unconscious mind for your compelling future. Let's deeply relax now. Feel yourself going deeper and deeper relaxed. Letting go, you become aware of a peaceful feeling flowing through your body. You become aware of your calm and easy breathing. You notice the gentle rise and fall of your chest as that breathing happens all by itself. Let's deeply relax now because time to go into a peaceful state. I don't know whether you'll go straight away into to a trance or whether it'll take a few minutes. But either way is fine. There's no right or wrong. You'll take as long as you need. Now, as you're listening to my voice and you're aware of certain sensations, my voice causes you to relax deeply, very deeply. Now, I'd like you to imagine a you who is twice as relaxed as you are right now. Move into that more relaxed you and you go deeper. I'd like you to relax the little muscles around your eyes. Relax the muscles around your mouth. Notice that as you do that, you feel relaxing sensations now moving through your whole body. As you can notice my words, you notice noticing my words, and you notice you relax your whole mind and body. Get comfortably relaxed. And as you do, while you're feeling this relaxation, I want you to talk to that part of yourself that is you that wants you to be successful and positive. And get that part of yourself to work with you so that you two are a team. And now I'm going to speak to that part of your mind known as the controller that likes to control. And I'd like it to continue to do all the good things it does for you. But for now, in the background. Next, I'd like to talk to that part of you we'll call the protector. That part of you that works to keep you safe. And I would like it to do all the good things it does for you. But for now, in the background, deeper and more relaxed. I'd like to talk to that part of you we will refer to as evaluation. That part of you that judges and analyzes. I'd like it to continue to do all the good things that it does for you, but for now, in the background of your experience, you can let go of all evaluation, let it drift. Next, I'd like you to notice that you're going deeper, feeling better. And I'd like to talk to that part of you we will refer to as desire. The part of you that knows what you want and that helps you get what you want. I'd like it to continue to do all the good things it does for you, but for now, in the background of your experience. I'd like to talk to the seeking mind. And I'd like it to continue to do all the good things it does for you, but for now, in the background of your experience. I'd like to talk to your deepest unconscious. There's nowhere else to be, nothing to be done. Everything is perfect as it is right now. I'd like to talk to you where you are in this expanded space of consciousness. And I'd like you to take any problems, challenges, or worries and drop them as you continue with this. Keep dropping them as you continue with this extraordinary experience of transformation. And this is your truth because you are a happier, more successful, more positive person, and even more confident and amazing for the rest of your life. Enjoy this comfortable, relaxed place. Doing this, you feel happier. We've asked your unconscious mind to generate happy, good feelings of optimism, happiness, and success. When you look at the future, you feel very good about yourself, your life, and your circumstances. It's amazing how deeply you can relax your mind. Slow down, and you can feel this peace and optimism. Soon it will be time to awaken from this experience, feeling refreshed and alert, and you will open your eyes to a positive new world for you where you easily create the life that you choose. And you will reinforce now every positive thought that you've ever had about yourself and your life. As I count from 1 to 5, you will return to normal waking consciousness, feeling fantastic in every way. 1, that's right, starting to come back. 2, knowing you have achieved the results you wanted to with this experience. 3, you might want to stretch as you start to become more alert. 4, feeling amazing, eyes beginning to open. And 5, eyes wide open, fully alert, feeling fantastic in every way. And you do feel great, don't you? Thank you so much. I'm just going to talk a little bit about my Optimized Greatness program. This was created to help you in the most amazing ways. I've taken all my best information, techniques, everything that's the best of everything I do, and put it into one program called the Optimized Greatness program. This program, it resolves past traumas. It gets rid of all the old past programs. It just in every possible way. It helps you sleep better. It helps you be more confident. Who out there that's watching would agree that when you're more confident, you're more successful and happier? Yeah, it increases your confidence. It eliminates all undesirable beliefs, feelings, things from the past, things from the present, and helps you feel incredible because you are incredible. All right. I would love to speak at your next event. I love doing speaking and seminars and business meetings. And it's fun because I can combine hypnosis or just provide amazing content. I would love to speak at your next event. So please get a hold of me. Here is my business card, my information. So there you go. And thank you so much. Now I want you to go live your best life. Remember that you are loved. And please call me, and I'd love to work with you. I'd love to work with your business. Thank you so much for this time. Go live your best life. You've been transformed and reprogrammed your mind for success, positivity, and happiness. Thank you so much. Have a great day.